함자입니다. 안녕하세요 여러분들. 베이비 보고 있다면 사랑해. 아 베이비 운전 안에서 진짜 마음 엄청 많이 넣었어. 마음 엄청 많이 넣었잖아. 진짜로. 운전 위험해. 특히 미국에서. And welcome to another weekend. Very quiet weekend. Yeah, ordered a takeaway Starbucks. Now, I'll talk about a little bit about the inflation situation here in Turkey, This Starbucks, I'm going to tell you guys the story of this venti Americano Starbucks venti Americano that I always ordered. The story of the venti Americano, so you guys would know how bad the inflation situation is here in Istanbul. And yeah, I just woke up and I just showered. See, my hair is still wet. And it is a very cool day today here in Istanbul. I think about what, probably 10 degrees Celsius, and sunny, cloudy kind of day. What do I mean? It looks cloudy, like it's cloudy right now, and then in a while it'll be sunny, and then cloudy and it's sunny. I call it the sunny cloudy day. So look at that. It looks very cloudy today. It looks like the kind of day I should be out there, right? But no, this only lasts like maybe 5-10 minutes, and then the sun will come again. Because why? Because look at the clouds. Wow, look at the beautiful blue sky. All I see is blue sky. And you see the size of the clouds. The clouds just drifting by, yeah. So the clouds are in like little bits and pieces like this. So they don't cover the sun 100%. They cover and then disappear. Cover and then disappear. Look at that. The sun is out again. Oh well. So, but it's a really cool weather. In fact, it was kind of cold actually yesterday. Actually, the past few days have been quite cold. Strangely, about between 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, which is very, very unusual for this time of the year. Very unusual. I get my hair in order. I just showered. This is how I dry my hair, by the way. I don't dry my hair by what's that, hair dryer or towel. No, both of these ways will destroy the hair. I dry my hair like this, natural, just like this, natural dry. See how, wow, see all the gray hair? It's crazy. There's nothing you can do to prevent hair graying, nothing. And today I will tell the story of this venti Americano from Starbucks to highlight how severe the inflation here is in Istanbul. Of course, if inflation is everywhere in the world right now, yeah. To me, it's a good thing. Don't ask me why. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because when inflation is run all over the world rampant like this, the stock market tends to fall. The more the stock market falls, as a professional options trader, the more money I make. And the more money I make, the lower the lira here in Istanbul, in Turkey, falls. And so my spending, not only am I making more money, my spending power is going up as well. So but of course, inflation is taking the edge out of my super purchasing power. Now, I had a lot more purchasing power end of last year and beginning of this year. Right now, because of the inflation is really starting to hit, and like this Americano, last year this Americano, venti Americano was the cheapest in the world. You can get this for 19 lira, which was about back then $1.20 $1.20. And now today, this venti Americano cost me $2.20 US. Oh. Granted, I have to pay delivery for having it at home. I'm paying $1. No, not $1. A few cents in delivery. I was like maybe 80 cents, 90 cents US in delivery, and another 20, 50 cents, maybe what all in all $1 more for having it at home with extra shot. So is it that big a difference then? So 10 lira, 8 lira for delivery, 5 lira for extra shot. Is it 5 lira? So 13 lira extra. 13 is 14, 20 is 5 lira. So this is probably less than, this is probably 80 cents more expensive. Basically close to double the price of last year. Close to double the price of last year. And I think this is a reflection of pretty much the price of everything else, because food prices went up as well here. I used to have like 70 lira per meal, and that was considered expensive last year, 70 lira per meal, because the average per meal for a very ordinary meal here in Turkey, Istanbul, is about 25 lira. So I was eating about 70 lira per meal, So I was eating well, and it was expensive. But now I'm averaging about 150 lira per meal. So all in all, here in Istanbul, compared with last year, pretty much my expenditure doubled. Of course, Turkey is cheap, so double is still cheap. Double is still cheaper than most other countries or cities in the world. Double is still cheaper than Seoul. Double is still cheaper than New York, right? But it goes to show how bad the inflation here is as well. Of course, like I take it easy, but I think like the locals are having a very hard time, because if I doubt the wages increase, because like unlike a trader, as a trader, my income increases as times become worse. Okay, but for most people, your income stays the same, even if times are bad, right? So it's the same thing here in Turkey. And good morning, Andy. Welcome today. I'm having a Starbucks. Order a Starbucks. And I'm just telling the story of this Starbucks, this venti Americano Starbucks, to highlight how bad the inflation situation is here in Istanbul. So it's a very bright, sunny, sometimes cloudy, very cool day here in Istanbul. About probably 10 degrees Celsius. The way I feel, it's about 10 degrees Celsius. And today, rather than suffering the insufferable instant coffee, I ordered a Starbucks, a venti Americano Starbucks. Okay, used to be last year, it was the cheapest Starbucks in the world. Only one. If you go for the venti, it's only $1.20 US. If you go for the smaller sizes, where we're talking about 80, 90 cents US dollars. Okay, those cheapest Starbucks in the world. But by today, okay, less than a year later, today, this almost doubled in price. Almost doubled. And everything else almost doubled in price as well. My utilities almost doubled. My food definitely doubled. I think I see the biggest difference in the biggest difference in my food. Like last night, I don't post in my social media about this, but every Friday night, it's Prukem, huh? Every Friday night, I always have my chicken and beer. And that same chicken, okay, used to be about 50 lira, okay, about 50 lira just a few months ago. but right now it's already 75 lira. So that's a 50% increase in price right there. But and it's actually the way I feel food prices here is not a 50% increase, because compared with last year I used to spend about 70 lira per meal, but by now I'm spending close to 150 lira per meal, so it's pretty much double. Yeah. So for those of you who think that, oh, I'm living in Wonderland, in a Wonderland where there's no inflation, there's no suffering, I don't know the suffering of the people. This is no Wonderland. This is the same earth you guys are living in. Okay, the same problems. The only thing is that I recession proof my income by choosing a career that do better the worse economies become. Okay, I choose a career which shines during recessions. That's all. The more is recession, the more money I make. That's the difference. Which is completely opposite of most people, where the worse the economy is, the less money you make. But I kind of recession proof my life by choosing a career where the worse the economy is doing, the more money I make. And no, I don't make coffins. I don't think coffins are in fashion these days. So who buys coffins? So how's your weekend so far, Andy? 11 minutes of talking to myself. This is as much of self-talking as I can do. Okay, I know some of you that come to my live stream and just turn it on just to listen like it's a talk show. It's not a talk show, it's a chit-chat show. So I don't come armed with something to say. After a while, I was talking to myself and nobody chatting with me. It's like I'm sitting here in a cafe with my coffee, expecting to chit-chat with friends, and no friends turn up. Nobody chit-chatting with me, or just people sitting around listening to me talking stuff. After a while, I just go. Yeah. Wow, so sunny. Take a look. Nothing but blue skies. Wow, super sunny. Saturday mornings tends to be quiet on my live stream, and then Monday mornings tends to be really active. It's been 30 minutes of talking to myself, and nobody wants to chat. I'm gonna just end it here. My dirty coffee mug. Well, since everybody is recovering from Friday night parties, so yeah, that's all the self-talking I can do. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna end it here. Very quiet Saturday morning. Have a very great weekend. 주말 잘 보내시고 내일도 뵙겠습니다. 안녕.